Plant pumpkins today. We're setting the planter up. It's the second year using this planter to plant pumpkins, so we're still trying to remember how we did everything and figure out how to do it again. We use every other row, so we use 2, 4, and 6 to plant pumpkins. We're planting them in 5-foot rows. So you'll see us getting the planter ready, then we'll go out and roll some rye, and then we'll go out and we'll plant the pumpkins. So we order out of multiple different catalogs. I think I got 5 different companies I ordered out of this year for the pumpkins. Everybody seems to have a few of their own specialty varieties that nobody else will have. But like this book here, we've got, I don't know, there's probably 50 or probably 80 to 100 different varieties in there. Everything from orange ones to warded ones to yellows and pinks and greens and striped and everything under the sun, even the white ones. So lots of different stuff to look at. This is small orange, and this is large orange.
Yeah, you said you were gonna use like these.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Because
We got leftover from last year. I hate to throw it away. Should we mix it all in with the new stuff?
no, I would keep it
You wanna put-
separate, but
Why don't we do it this way then? We'll put the large in one row.
I would put this in row
Well, this is small.
6. No, so do I.
Small
Well,
orange.
yeah, so you want to plant this first and then plant the new mix afterwards. It's up to you. Or you just take this, dump it at the bottom of the third row, and then you put this one in, and then you put your new ones in the first and
We're
second.
gonna plant that bottom contour strip. We want to put like large orange on one end of the farm field and the small orange on the other end. So that strip is.
Well, small is typically shorter vine, and you put those at the edge. And then larger vines progressively as you go in. Some specialty.
I don't know about specialty.
Squash. Squash.
It's one of these boxes. Field Trip, Neon,
Squash, right there.
Early Abundance, Jack Sprat. So the color in the seeds is, most of these are treated except for the white ones, but the rest of these are all treated. I'm not exactly sure if some of it's different treatments, but I think some of it's also used to identify certain varieties of seed. So we gotta lock these up because they'll wind with rye. They're not as friendly. I'm trying to think now, maybe I shouldn't. Well, we have them up pretty high already. Planter discs. The seed gets stuck tight to the side of this disc of these holes. This is a corn disc. This is supposed to be a specialty disc. It's the exact same actually, but we ended up siliconing every third hole shut to get the population we wanted on pumpkins. So we filled in the holes with silicone, and it'll only pick up a seed on every third hole now. This is what we're putting in to plant pumpkins. So that disc is sitting down in the bottom of this box. It sits in here. This is all spinning, turns on this. Those gears and drives, and then from there that seed falls out this hole on the bottom here, falls down into the seed chute or seed tube here, which is going right down between the 2 seed discs on the bottom that are cutting the trench in the ground. The seed falls in there, and then everything, the seed will come through, and these wheels will close the trench in, and the drags in certain conditions will close the trench up, and then what we're doing today, we won't be using the drag chains. And why don't we dump the old seed in box 2?
Half and half.
Well, I would just dump this one here into this box, and when we switch out after a while, we plant all big stuff, we'll dump this in the other 2 boxes. That make sense? That way we can use this up when we know what 2 is.
Dump it in now, right?
Dump that all into 2. I'm just gonna plant this other one.
Yeah, there's too little. I would dump the little stuff first so it comes out.
Yeah.
Now got the 110.
losing them. I ain't going looking for them in 5 acres.
One good rock and a metal detector is needed.
We're running the roller crimper here today. We're rolling this rye down. It's a method to help control weeds, and we roll the pumpkins, no-till pumpkins on top of this, and after a while it makes a nice clean bed for the pumpkins to grow on top. A weed barrier and help with the cleanliness of pumpkins. The roller crimper flattens her out, and as you can see, this rye is, well, I'm 5'11"-ish, 6 foot, so we're pushing some of this 6.5 foot tall rye. So when we planted the rye, or rolled the rye, whatever way we rolled it, we now have to plant with it. Otherwise, we will be it'll part the ways, the rye will split. If we go against it, it'll tangle underneath the planter and be a mess. The planter GPS is really just for shutting the rows off when we're planting corn. We're not utilizing it really for planting pumpkins, but it is mapping where I planted there. And then I'm running a Trimble system up front, and that's just so if I can't find my row marker right now, I can come back and follow that system there. I got blow seed. I got one here. Leave it open for now. Take this way towards me. Give me water between us. Deep too. Oh yeah. About an inch. So we're at about 1.25 inches. I mean, if I dig back down here, wherever he was, yeah, we're 1.5 inches. I'm gonna pull him up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of just losing them here. They're right here in the trough.
This is the challenge with planting pumpkins. You gotta kind of trust your gut. The monitor is telling me it's not planting very well, but yet we keep finding seed. There's one. That one's not too bad. Plenty deep. We'll narrow them up a little. There's one. Plenty deep. Here we are, the second day of planting pumpkins now. The first day we planted orange with just the planter doing all the work for us. Today, we're gonna plant by hand 80, 90, 100 plus different varieties we've been planting here. So, you get to watch the madness. Any crunch. And a 20 in there.
Okay. Rock and roll.
Giver, giddy up. Ideally, if you can drop one a little quicker, it's a little better, but I'm not gonna judge. Just drop. That Pete can plant all the way to the end. Candy. I don't know what candy corn is. Flax, we still had some out there. Casperitas, I think they got kind of yellow on us at the end.
Yeah, the white ones,